We're Facebook Live. Oh, you're welcome. I like the shock factor and the wow factor. Now you can see there's two different methods here. There's the single method. Oh, Riley, she's now using two hands. And Samantha's got the dual hands down to a T. Samantha can milk a lot faster than Riley. Because Riley usually gives up on one hand and just does one at a time.
It's a hand workout.
I'm sure it is. I'd gladly be there helping, but unfortunately my hands are just too big. See, my 1 feet, they're already bigger than the teats. See, so I just can't help.
You could help on somebody who could.
Uh,
Like this one here, you could milk easily. You could learn how to do it.
well, it won't be a problem when we get the milking machine. Can I just go, whoop, white, and bloop, bloop, and a little milk. So Riley's already been out and she watered, make sure everyone's waters were full. And I think Samantha's already put some hay in.
Already fed the far side, all those pigs.
Yeah. I already fed all the boys and stuff. There they are. Who's the next one? Ready for her milk. Well, they're getting feisty. They want to come in.
No, I think there is a change going on in the herd as far as the hierarchies because the last couple days.
That's
It's the mid herd that is
Dancer?
changing.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, Dancer's trying to be top dog under Cheese. She has to show her dominance to everybody else that she's above them. Yeah. I think everybody else is kind of second guessing that.
There's a little bit of a stare down going on here.
Saw the hair off the back of their back.
Oh. But is it Dancer trying to keep her place or is it Smudge? I don't know.
I think Dancer's trying to keep her place.
Smudge is threatening
Smudge
it.
is defying her and going, well, no, I can be as big a dad as you are.
Well, then here's the brown one's, that's Josephine, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So Josephine's kind of bucking up against Dancer too.
That's just Josephine, though. She does that with everybody. I think Josephine has a love-hate relationship depending on the time of day with everybody. She's could care less. She's like, about that drop
So
off.
who's the next contestant on The Price is Right?
Josephine.
Josephine.
Dancer, you gotta wait your turn now.
So when we get to the milking machine, you still strip them, right? You strip them.
Always strip them out because the first strip holds the most bacteria.
Gotcha.
So it flushes all of it out and then it's good to go.
Mm-hmm.
You got it?
So these wipes right here, the place we got them, Jeffers, quit carrying them. But then Samantha found another place, but they require you to buy a whole other bucket and then 2 refills at the same time or something. Wasn't that it?
No, they only limit you to refills.
Oh.
But they offer a case price with the Chores, so I don't know how that works. You're gonna have to call and find out.
But basically those are fancy baby wipes, but you said they had like a alcohol or something in them. What'd you say?
They have a skin conditioner.
Oh, like a lotion.
It's a lactic acid that conditions their teeth so they don't dry out, they don't split and crack, and you don't have issues.
Because I asked Samantha the other day, why are we buying those? Why are we not just getting Dawn soap and a rag and washing like they did back in the old days? And apparently it helps keep their teeth a little bit nicer and better. And
with our heat and humidity down here, they can get dried out and chapped, and they crack real easily. If they get chapped teeth or cracked teeth, they don't want you touching them because it hurts, and then you can't milk them out.
Right.
So then you run the risk of getting mastitis. So
yeah,
a snowball effect.
We ran into that before with one of our goats, right?
With what?
That got chapped udders or.
Sugar had not chapped. She was self-relieving herself, and she bit down too hard when she first came into milk, and had a big sore. So we had to use udder balm, but it was real painful to milk her out. Janice has also had not mastitis, but she had some kind of issue where her milk was almost like cottage cheese. So it was very uncomfortable for her to milk, so we got that cleared out.
That's really the only problems we had, and that was a long time ago. I mean, we don't have any problems since then.
No, that was when they first came into milk.
Right.
And she goes the first freshener, so of course she's like, "Oh, what is this?" Bite myself.
When do we get that spray in, that teeth spray?
The pipe back?
Yeah.
It should come in a couple days. We ordered a case of it. We always had it.
Is there a goat over there?
How much goes over there?
I don't know what shit's over here.
Everybody's over there. I just feel like y'all have
Just
soy
grazing.
or something. Take it, girl. Let her out. Just the thing.
You'll go with that one.
That way. Got a bobo on your head.
On that head button.
Put some patty shield on you.
It's biting you, Riley.
Patty shield's out on here. Grab my blue one. They all are first thing in the morning before they get to eat.
Look at that big old udder on her.
She's a fifth freshener.
Big old udder.
Lots of capacity there. I don't even think she's super full either. She's got some slack.
Just as heat waves cause them not to produce as much milk.
She milks 3 pounds and 3 ounces, or 3/10 of an ounce. Then the last test, which was her second test. The first one she did 3.9. All the girls were down this milk test with the heat. It was 115 or 118 in heat index that day. No amount of cool fresh water and keep them cool enough for the shade and everything else. We should have those results sometime this week.
I don't think Riley's woke up yet.
Well, she's stuck.
Who's stuck?
On what? I don't know.
Oh.
How did you get stuck? On what?
There you go. Good going.
What did she get stuck on?
There's a little bitty wire lip. I mean, she could have easily got undone.
She just thought she had a hold on, so she was just standing still.
Right. What are y'all doing over here? It's on the. See one there. You can't see one there. With all the babies. Show me that teat action, Riley. Definitely need to work on this side. It's needs more milk drain. Y'all can see the side that Riley has been milking that good. It's a lot bigger. But she's get more milk out of it. Look, Riley, I got close up of your hands. You keep biting of.
Did you show off the babies that got a haircut yesterday?
I have not shut off the baby.
We got three of our juniors pictures. The summer pet, please.
So smudge the last one.
Got it done this morning.
So something we gotta do, and Samantha gave me the task to do while they were milking this, but I decided to come sit down and go Facebook Live with them. We gotta go kind of re-clean out one of our grow out pens. We're gonna put some of our older chickens out.
They turned 6 weeks old this week.
And since it's so flipping hot,
And they're old enough now to start learning how to roost, and in 2 weeks they'll start free ranging.
do we find that thing, that one feed bucket, or do we need to put a feed bucket out there? Or do I need to go ahead and make my big trash can feed bucket so we can move that one in there?
The one that's in the kidding stall that we were using to go.
Oh, yeah.
Poor action.
That poor action.
It wasn't the greatest.
Future ice cream or cheese
Used to be ice cream.
or milk.
And this is my ice cream.
Yeah, I need to make some ice cream.
can. Put her out. But have to go. Yes.
So now Riley's going and letting them inside. How about your cooperating with her this morning? How about your cooperating with her this morning? So Santa's right now, there's some leftover food, so she's scooping it all back up.
Good to give to her. We can't leave it out. All the bugs.
Bugs, mice,
And
rats.
What are you doing, bug guy? What are you doing? So on the second time, I'll go back to like a good girl. Girl.
For those just joining, this is our last goat to milk for this morning.
Who's standing on one?
There she goes. Missed. Definitely not a Kobe shot. So I don't know if y'all know teenagers like we know teenagers, but Riley right here, she's just walking around because she's just trying to avoid doing work. And that's so her thought process.
She waits long enough.
If she waits long enough, we'll either do it or forget about it. I don't know where she went now. She's hiding.
I think she's nervous too because today is her mock tryout for cheerleading. This is the last day to perfect anything for her actual tryout tomorrow to make the team.
Right.
She's nervous about that.
Yeah, so Riley's going into 7th grade. And she's trying to become a cheerleader. She's a pep squad favorite last year, but ultimately the teachers and whatnot, if y'all didn't know this, don't judge whether
They hire
they get
judges
yeah.
to do-
So they hire outside professional judges, like they fly them in and they put them up in hotel rooms and whatnot, and then they send them to a place where we can take all the girls to a place, and they do what they have to do in front of the judges. And right, so teachers can't pick their favorites, and then they get told whatever. But the difficulty part of it is, let's see, we got everything. We got to watch out the strip cup. I'll keep talking. The difficulty part of it is Samantha's doing alfalfa right now. People don't know. She's about to feed the goats. is they can't do their practices and stuff for the tryouts in person. They have to do it over Zoom. So we have it set up in the living room on our big screen, and Riley's coaches tell them what to do and how to do it and whatnot. It's difficult for the girls because, I mean, in reality, they don't have good instruction. So she's a little nervous. Last night she went to a little camp from 7 to 9, and they gave her some instruction. They said she did really good. Her biggest things that she's not doing is not yelling loud enough and smiling, and she's a little more sharper with her hand gestures. But other than that, they said they were really impressed with her. So that's good. So this morning she gets back on Zoom, and they're doing another mock tryout on Zoom with her teachers from her school, and then tomorrow's her actual tryouts. So I'm sure she's a little nervous. Here's our little feeder. Y'all can see how it works. So y'all can see how the goats just swarm. Just imagine if you were standing inside there trying to do all this. So yes, this is actually a little overkill, but it's kind of how I did it. But my original plan, why this is so tall, is I was going to put a roof over this. So that way Samantha can still feed them when it's wet outside and they still have access to their feed. But I guess kind of a problem with my, unless I put sides all the way up on it, which I might do, it'll still easily get wet because, you know, rain blows sideways. But now everyone's fed and watered and milked. So I was going to clean out that one pen way on the other side of it.
This morning like it has been.
Right.
It's somewhat bearable.
Good goats. See, but some say these are the smart ones, but I really think the smart one is over here. She's eating that nice green alfalfa all by herself with no competition. So she's probably the smartest one of the bunch right here. These guys are this is that Till's alfalfa we get for lactating goats. And then what Samantha's reloading here, so what we keep, you see this bucket, this is our 18% lactation pellets that we feed them while milking on the stand. We get this from Producers Co-op in College Station. Is that College Station or Bryan? This really helps them produce more milk and good sweet tasting milk. It's actually a combination, because we have a lot of people say how good our butter fat is, and like people don't, well, we feed them this lactation pellet, we feed them alfalfa, and then we feed them the Till's alfalfa pellets. And between that and the minerals that Samantha makes, which y'all might have saw her post earlier this week, the milk is real sweet, real high on butter fat, and the production is actually pretty good. Now it's not, now it varies per goat on production, and that's since a lot of ours are first fresheners. So when we say first freshener, they've only had one set of babies. So once they get 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets, 5 sets, they start really coming up from production. So here in a year or two, or less than a year,
Here in the spring.
Yeah, here in the spring, there's possibility we'll be maybe doing 5 or 6 gallons a day.
There's a good possibility. We have. We'll have 19 in milk in the spring. So,
Yeah, did you hear that? We're gonna have some 19 milk in the spring. So what that means?
we'll have these 9 in here. We have the 5 that are due this fall.
Uh huh.
And then we have
A few more. She plans on breeding.
5 or 6 in the junior pen that'll be breeding for the spring.
So that means we'll have a minimum, an absolute minimum of 19 goats hitting the ground, brand new babies,
That'll be better.
and expect a lot of doubles, triples, maybe even quadruplets. So there's a high possibility we'll have what,
Well,
maybe
let's just say
maybe 30.
Out of 9 goats that kid this spring, we had 19 born.
Yeah. So we'll easily have 30 plus goats. Hopefully, a few good high quality boys, just a few, and all does. So also, I don't know if anyone needs, they like design. We have a bunch of these feed bags that we keep some as trash bags, but we got so many of these darn things, we're going to have to get rid of them. So I don't know if people like to make arts and crafts with them. Maybe that's something I can be doing to make a little bit extra money since I don't have a job right now. Please send me information for jobs. And but anyway, we got a bunch of these. So if anyone needs some for some arts and crafts or whatever, they work pretty good. But Samantha's just wrenching the strip cup out right now because although I have the sink hooked up, and sometimes we have the hose draped over here, I haven't. Yeah, I'm slacking. I'll be honest. So what she's doing, she's just rinsing out the cup. It doesn't have to be clean. It's just get the milk out of it. Right.
We scrub this out about once a week. Upside down.
Yep. Strip cup jar can. Bam. So good. Perfect at my job. I guess we can go and see what Samantha's doing with the babies. So which babies do you plan on breeding this fall in a couple of months?
Killa, Latte, Precious, Bunny, and Dulce.
Dulce.
Heaven, Pandy, and Annie will be held off till next fall when they're older, because we're trying to breed everybody to be done by March before it gets hot and show season starts. And these girls, she won't turn a year old until next June, so she'll be way too young to be bred. So we'll breed them for next fall. Of course, Annie's up in the air if she's gonna get big enough to breed.
Here's
That's
my
the
Precious.
plan right now.
I love my Precious.
Precious is a very needy goat. You always need the attention.
Oh yeah, so she shaved her.
Latte got a haircut. Wait, right on my toe.
They both of them got
Dulce
a haircut.
got a haircut, and Pandy got a haircut.
Pandy got a haircut. Look at all these moon spots she has on her.
Thank you. Dirty feet.
All those little brown spots are moon spots.
They're silver.
Or silver.
Silver. The only brown one's on her ear and her leg, because it's not, I didn't clip that far. It's just got quite a few. Don't ya?
There we go.
Don't ya? Hey. She's so shiny too. Will y'all quit biting on my toes?
Hopefully she'll end up being a good little show goat.
Those are mines. We'll find out in October.
Pretty little goat.
We'll find out in October, huh? Yes, my needy one. You're too big to hold. There. You're too big to hold. No. You need a haircut still, and Randy needs a haircut. Kelly needs a haircut too, but her hair's pretty short. Her hair's pretty short.
All the goats.
Go visit all the baby daddies. They'll come to me. They all got done eating, so they're kind of being lazy. Knock my locusts off.
Huh, they didn't eat that much. They just give up. Are they just hot?
I gave him some more, because this one here, yes, you, stuff in the air if you're actually bred or not. Yes, the stuff in the air. Let me get my shit ultrasounds done. BJ definitely is. She's very round.
Mm-hmm.
Even laying down. Collie's already got the waddle going down. Huh. You already got the baby waddle going down. Hmm. You just staring at it. You don't get up, you gonna lay down? You wanna stay lay down?
She goes, it's in the shade. I don't want to let you get up.
Probably have to fight for that spot.
You got, yeah.
Lettuce. Lettuce.
You see lettuce and let it go in there with her.
She's not even twitching. She's as wide as this house, basically. She's a big girl.
Boys are doing. Tree Fitty back there in the corner. Tree Fitty. Oh, he knows his name. His ears perked up. They need water? I can't tell. Can I look in here and see? They might need water. They might need water.
Fitty.
Mm-hmm.
Fitty. Y'all still eating away too?
So to correct my video that I was posted yesterday, Sunrise, Seeker.
And Frankie.
And
Because you just called him your brown boy.
yeah, my brown boy. That's Frankie.
Frankie. Come on. Hi, Frankie.
Tree Fitty.
Where's a little bit? Where's a little bit? Yeah.
He still plays like a little goat still. He'll still prounce and prance. So Tree Fitty, I don't know if y'all remember when we had the goat that had a bunch of dancers. She had a bunch of complications. Like she had 4, but technically the last 2 were stillborn. And then there was him and the boy. He was the second boy, and we kept him because he had some good lines in his genes. Did I step on those damn ants again? Beeswax.
That is Candy's daddy.
Oh yeah, Pandy, that's his.
The little black goat I was
Little
holding,
black goat.
this is her daddy. And he even has the same moon spot on his ear like she does.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And Frankie's the one we got from Arizona.
He comes from blue cactus.
Did you ever see Blue Cactus on YouTube?
Blue cactus, there he goes.
That's where he came from.
You need some love too.
So y'all see this discolored of his legs and he's probably one of the boyiest boys in this little herd right here. Oh, got ants on me.
He's the oldest too.
He's the oldest, but those stains are basically his urine, because boy goats' urine is their cologne. That's how they impress the ladies. So we gotta wash them every now and then, just to get the urine so they don't get what's it called, urine scalding, or
Basically, they have some urine buildup that it makes their leg, it burns their skin, especially when they have their hair cut. So he'll get a bath probably the next cool day we have, because we start breeding here in about a month. So he'll have most of the ladies. He'll look like that again, but we want to bathe him just to kind of give him a fresh start. I might clip him back down and get some good pictures of him. Hello, Meatball. You're so needy, too. Oh, you're fine. And this is Latte's daddy.
which one?
Latte.
Oh, Latte.
The chocolate buckskin that we shaved. This is her dad. And then Rico Suave is Dulce's brother.
Rico Suave. That's just... So we kept the brother and sister, so of course they can never breed. Now what's interesting is right now we currently have actually more bucks than we probably should.
No, we don't. We had just enough.
But
I have 2 does being bred to Rico, and that's if he's old enough at that time to breed, which physically he is, mentally he might not be. Fitty we won't use probably until next year when he's older. So those 2 are kind of on the lower end of not being used right now because they're so young. Zach will have the most because he is the oldest buck and comes from really, really good lines. His dad is actually an elite buck. And then we used Sunrise a whole bunch last year because at the time he was the only buck who was breeding age. So he only has, I think, 2 girls on the lineup for the spring. Frankie has 1 because he is the sire to most of the girls due this fall. And then Seeker, I think, has 4 or 5 does for the spring, and that'll be his first babies on the ground.
yeah, so what's interesting is boy goats can start breeding at 8 weeks.
As soon as they are able to extend, they can breed.
But what we've noticed is sometimes they just don't want to.
But they don't have the mental
Right.
there to do so.
Right. So
They
they
know
just,
how it works, and they try, but to put 2 and 2 together sometimes doesn't happen.
yeah, I guess it's like teenage boys. They kind of got the idea, but in reality, they don't know what they're doing. It's the same with them.
Boy, why are you on my feet? Thank you. Those are my toes. I'd like to have them in one.
I like my little tree fitty. Tree fitty.
Oh, we have so much gold.
He knows his name. Don't you, Tree Fitty? Don't you, Tree Fitty? Yes. Yes, you know your name. Little Tree Fitty.
Diddy diddy. Diddy diddy. I think y'all have a mission today to like make me stink, don't y'all? I don't, because I need a bath. I need bath. I need bath.
Oh, hi, Frankie. You want me pets too?
She needs love. All the love.
Mm-hmm.
I think her.
Never pet their beards.
Unless you want to wash
Yeah.
your hands like.
I mean, even just doing that makes my hands smell.
Yes. Stink. It goes people waste.
Y'all wonder, is this something we can like bottle up and sell as cologne for like goat women?
I don't even enjoy it smelling like this. I just deal with it, and then I go shower and scrub myself with orange glow exfoliant for car guys. So I don't stink. Or shaving cream works too. Or you should slather yourself down and let it sit for a couple minutes.
Yeah, so what's funny is I mess with them, I'll go take a shower. And I think what I take is a good shower. But every once in a while somehow a whiff of the boys are still on me. And next thing you know, Samantha or Riley or one of the kids are going, "Oh, Dad, you stink."
Boy, look at that beard. You have quite the beard
So
coming
Samantha's
in.
doing, so you grabbing the beard, her hand.
Oh, my whole body from my neck down reeks right now. So it's fixing to be shower time when I go back in. Huh. You're such a sweetie. You are. Spoiled boy. You are. Spoiled rotten. On me. Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
Spoiled brat.
So there's lesson number 1.
Notorious.
He really liked Samantha a lot, and he just decided to pee on her.
He is notorious for peeing on me. He is the only one who will pee on me.
He just marked Samantha. I'm sorry, she's mine.
You're a brat. Yes.
I'll have to go pee on her after this to
Yeah,
get my
you will
scent.
not. Trust me, this is gross. Get the water hose and wash myself down before I go in the house. You. Lucky, I love you. But not enough for you to pee on me. You got a haircut too, and you are already goofy again. Yes, you did. You just got a haircut. So did Rico. No, why? Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Rico. Rico. Alright. I think I stink enough. I want to wash this off before it dries on me.
Right.
Jess. Thank you. That's okay.
Zach's been a real good goat. We've been happy to get him. He's very friendly.
Oh, that dairy skin. Them wrinkles.
So you hear dairy skin, you heard refer to that? It's all the wrinkles.
What's this? All the skin, the looseness.
And usually that means they produce good dairy, like a lot, like capacity wise.
They have enough skin to stretch out and grow into, especially for udders. I know the daughters he has on the ground have some really good looking udders, so I'm hoping there's some good babies in the spring to hold back. Because my goal is for his daughters to earn their milk star so that he earns his plus. And possibly some elite babies. That's what we're going to hope for. It's a goal. It's a goal.
Yeah, so right now we have total 30 goats. And
4 of which are unregistered, so they don't count. As far as the
so she says.
production. Well, as far as the registration part goes,
Right.
they can't get lineared, they can't get milk stars because they have no background to be registered.
But in theory, we're at our limit of how many goats we can have. And we say that in quotes that we technically have the space, but there's only so much Samantha can take care of, especially hopefully when I get back to working.
Yeah, maintenance-wise.
Maintenance-wise. So basically what babies are start producing, they either get sold or we're going to have to start deciding on who we want to sell in our herd to replace to keep the babies, because how this works is although we love all of our goats, we're always constantly trying to improve the line. So if we get out of them what we need or what we want,
and they can go to somebody else and better their herd.
better you can go to someone better their herd, and we can keep the babies and then better ours. That's the theory. But I think we're going to wrap it up there. We're going to go clean out. Samantha needs a, well, it's probably already dried on her now, so it is what it is.
Has no problem licking it off.
Oh, he's licking it off?
That's gross.
We're going to go clean out this one pen real quick. And
You're so spoiled.
we'll go from there.
Aren't you?
But thanks for watching, guys. Just decided to go live this morning. It was nice, actually cool for what it's supposed to be. I think today's supposed to be the hottest day, right? It's supposed to get up to 101, 102 today or something.
Saturday was the hottest day. And yesterday we didn't get near as hot as Saturday, so, and they're supposed to, fingers crossed it doesn't get as hot today.
Right.
And that was our hottest heat wave day. Cheese!
So hopefully.
Why?
But anyway, that's it, folks. I'm sure we'll post again later today as we're doing stuff. But thanks for watching. Please share us, like us, follow our YouTube page too, if you don't mind. It's Myers Family Farm TX. But anyway, that's it, folks. Bye.